Yo, what up? This is Anthony with AGT Exotics, and today we're going to be sexing my Grandma poker piece that just molted. It's about 3 inches, 4 inches, right around there. I haven't been able to sex any of these yet, so I'm really excited about that. Hopefully it's female. And then we're also going to be feeding and checking out all my Hottentotta species. Alright, so I started off with setting up my digital scope here, and I broke the stand when I was putting it together. So now I got a 3D print one. But so for today, I'm not going to do my normal, the way I do my footage. What I'm going to do is just use it to see if it's a male or female. And it'll be real shaky and wobbly, and it won't be all sturdy like normal. But I'll still show you the screen like I normally do, but it won't be sitting there perfectly still. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, so we're going to start off by soaking our molt a little bit. Make that more pliable. Let's set up the program here on the computer while we're waiting for that. That's one good thing about these little scopes here, is that you just plug it in and it automatically loads up for the most part. You just got to open up your camera and then switch it to like the reverse camera, and you're now using this camera. It's pretty cool. Alright, this guy molted last week, so it's not too dry. We probably don't need to soak it in there very long. Oh yeah, it's already pretty flexible. Alright, so we're gonna spread it out. Do our best not to damage the important part that we're looking at. Alright, let's see what we can see. Oh, this is going to be so much harder. It's so shaky. Seeing it's a digital microscope, it's zooming in. And so every teeny bit of movement you do is magnified. Oh, okay, cool. It's still easy to see. I'll try to show you guys on here, but it's gonna be vibrating a lot. So it is a female. Alright, I'm gonna push record and do my best to hold it still. So it's vibrating quite a bit. I'll try to hold my breath here for a second. But you do see the organs there. I don't know if I can be able to show you. See the one right there and the other one right there. So this is a female, but not ready to breed. Alright, cool. Very happy it's a female. Alright, let's feed some scorpions. Alright, so here's our first one. Let's see if it's hungry. There is 2 or 3 of them that are starting to do like pre-molt signs and not eating. The last week that I was feeding them. But I have moved up to feeding them dubia roaches, and they're a little more filling. So I may have to start feeding them every other week. But you know what, I do have mealworms now. Baby mealworms. So let's try that out. But they're gonna burrow, so well, I don't know how that's gonna work out. And they don't move around very much, like the dubias do. Okay, that one's not moving out at all. That one's probably gonna molt. That one's gonna molt too, I guess. We'll see here. Let's see if we can get it to start moving around. They're probably just gonna go right into burrowing, so that's not gonna work out probably. Yeah, I have to feed him a dubia roach. I'd like to get some more baby crickets, but that takes like a month to get baby crickets going, because you really can't find the size that that I want for sale. You got to breed them yourself. So I'll try to find some small dubias. It's pretty small, but not quite small enough, I don't think. This might be one of the ones that's about to molt. When they do attack, they're quite explosive. So I might say this one's about to molt and move on to another one. Scorpions will do that though. They'll be very still and then just explode with massive speed. These guys are about 3/4 of an inch long. And they tend to go for faster moving prey. Okay, this one's not hungry at all. We'll feed another one. And that may be the case with these guys because there is a few that are ready to molt. Alright, here's the second one. That one just got scared. I think since I switched to dubious for these guys, they haven't been very hungry because the food source is so filling. Before I was able to feed these guys once a week and they were on it every time. I'm thinking this is probably another one of the ones that wasn't hungry last week. I could check with the app actually. Let's see real fast. Got a runaway doobie, I had to grab him. You can't see it, I have it zoomed in too much and I don't want to change the zoom because it's perfect for these guys. But let's check out the app real quick. Hottentotta Fonswernies. Fonswernery, I keep saying it wrong. So 4 and 5 ate last week. 3, 2, and 1 didn't. So that one was 4 that didn't eat that time. I probably didn't wait long enough, but I'm trying to make a video here. Alright, let's check out this one looks super active. It's just standing there. This one's number 2. This one didn't eat for quite a while now. 36 days. You can't see him, can you? There we go. Oh, it's checking it out. They're usually not very shy. Is this going to be a fail video? It just may be. Keeps grabbing that piece of cocoa. I think it wants to grab it, but it's just not sure. But usually they don't care when they're hungry. So I've given him the first week I was feeding him dubia roaches, I fed him a dubia roach almost the same size and they grabbed it just fine. It grabbed the scorpion and the scorpion moved away. Well, at least we'll get some good footage of them in general. Maybe not eating, but That's okay. They're really cool scorpions. Really enjoying the way they look. All right. We got a really lucky dubia here. Survived 3 of them. I'm doing it so fast because normally when they're hungry they grab it instantly. Alright, so here's number 5. 5 ate last week. And it doesn't look too big. Those other ones look kind of big. Kind of fat. Dubia's on the run. So this guy is kind of sticking out of his cave there. There we go. There we go. Hopefully. It will be more exciting than the others. That's how it is though. These guys are so active and crazy when I am not filming, but then when I try to film them, nothing happens. Oh, I messed it all up good for sure because I dropped a log on him. Crickets were so much more entertaining feeding these guys. I think they really like the fast movement. Alright, so we're not wasting our time with these guys. This may just be a feed fail video, but at least we're going to be able to check them out. They're so cool looking. And I have not given them water in about 2 weeks. Probably not good. Alright, there's only one more of these Fons Warnies to try. Let's see how it's doing. This is number 3. This is one of the ones that didn't eat last week. Or for a while. So hopefully it's hungry now. This is probably the smallest one, stomach wise. The other ones all kind of had a fat belly. 3 of these ones that I just sprayed are drinking. Let's see if I can show you one. Oh, right when I moved the container, it ran from the wall. Darn it. Figures. This one's in a deep sleep here. Once it wakes up, it will hopefully realize there's food right here. Oh, there we go, it's awake. Alright. Ah! Is it gonna do the same thing? They don't like when they're upside down. It makes them seem like they're much bigger, I think. Alright, these Fons Wernies are camera shy is my take on this. Yeah, I don't recall if I've ever filmed these guys eating yet. Maybe in the very beginning when I had crickets. But these dubias are much more full of vitamins and nutrients that they don't have to eat very often. Alright, so now we have a freshly malted Hottentotta, which is gorgeous. Hopefully this guy will eat. Look at that beauty. This one's all just about 1.5 inches or so. It really was, didn't have very good coloration until this last mole. I think I'm going to give it something a little bit larger. It ate last week. Yeah, last week. So let's see. I think I need red runners for these guys. They seem to really like food that runs. Maybe that's a survival technique, so they're eating something healthy. So we're definitely going to not mark this as a feeding video, but just more like checking out my scorpions. Oh, here we go. There we are. Mr. Hottentotta is going to eat. Very nice looking scorp too. It's got like a brown-red tail now. Before it didn't really have that. The stinger. It's not even attempting to sting yet. Looks like it's already getting one of the feet with it still kicking. I like to rotate it around to get a better angle of it, but I don't want to disturb it because its hide is creating a shadow. I'm gonna do it anyway. Back to where we started. This is the best way to see the scorpion. So this is a Hottentotta Hottentotta. The first ones were Hottentotta Fanswernies. They're being really lazy today. Not only these guys are just full of speed and crazy. It is only 75 in my room today. Maybe that's the reasoning. Let's actually check out the Asian forest scorpion babies. Let's see if one of these guys will eat. They're about 2 inches or so. Very inquisitive, very cool little guys. A lot of attitude. As you can see, it's sitting with its stinger full, just full in the air. These were sold to me, well, the mother was sold to me as a, what's it called? I forgot what it was called. Darn it. 1 second. It'll come back to me here in a second. We'll just forget about it. Forget about it. My Italian will come out. Grab the tongs here, thinking that was the food, I believe. These guys will tong feed, as you just seen. Oh, maybe that was his tong attack. Wow, it just ripped into that dubia. One of these the other day just ripped a dubia right in half. It was pretty crazy. These are sold to me as the Heteromorpheus spinifer. And she had 13 babies like a year after I had her. So, oh, using your stinger, huh? That's not normal for your species. Seeing you guys are mostly relying on the crushing power of your pinchers. They usually never use their stingers. Very interesting. Oh, we're gonna get a feeding video with these guys, huh? Let's see if I can zoom in without losing focus and get some feeding action of their mouth parts. It is pretty amazing how they eat. Come on, little guy, crunch away for us. It started, oh there we go. It started eating it and then just stopped. It's just eating its head while it's still alive. These guys are pretty brutal. Looks like we're getting shy from the lights. Alright, we're gonna turn off the camera for this guy. Thanks for checking out this week's video. If you happen to enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe. There's the subscribe button, there's a video recommended for you, and there's the AGT Exotics playlist. Alright, catch you guys next week.